Hello everyone and welcome to CAD/CAM/CE tutorials. Here in this video we'll create a 3D model that you can see on the screen right now. So let's begin it. Let us first create a new part, and for that we'll go to the file. We'll select here new part and OK. Now we'll make the background plain white, so we'll select here plain white. Now here we can see dimensions of this 3D model. So in order to create this model, first we'll create a rectangle with a dimension of 100 mm by 80 mm, and then we'll extrude it for 60 mm. So we'll go to the SOLIDWORKS, go to the sketch, and here we'll select top plane as a sketching plane. Now in order to create a rectangle, we'll select here center rectangle, and we'll create a rectangle like that. Now we'll go to the smart dimension. The length of the rectangle is of 100 mm, so we'll specify here 100, and the width of the rectangle is of 80 mm, so we'll enter here 80. After sketching this rectangle, we'll exit the sketch. We'll go to the features and we'll select here extrude boss feature. As we know that the depth is of 60 mm, so we'll specify here 60 and OK. Now after creating this cuboid, we need to create a cut over here, and the dimension of the cut are 40 by 20. So let's go to the SOLIDWORKS, go to the sketch, and we'll select here the top face and select here normal. Now from here we'll select the corner rectangle and we'll create a rectangle using the two corner points like this. Now let's go to the smart dimension. Length of the rectangle is of 40 mm, so we'll specify here 40, and the width is of 20, specify here 20. Now here we can see that it is not a fully defined sketch. So from here we can see that the distance of the rectangle from the edge is of 20 mm. So again we'll go to the smart dimension, select here this line of the rectangle and this edge, and the distance is of 20 mm. Now the sketch is fully defined, so we'll exit the smart dimension and we'll exit the sketch. Now from here we can see that the depth is of 10 mm. So from here we'll select the sketch, we'll go to the features and select here extruded cut feature. The depth is of 10 mm, so we'll enter here 10 and OK. Now after creating this cut, we need to remove some portion from this cuboid, and in order to remove the portion we'll be using the lofted cut feature. So in order to use the lofted cut feature, we need two or more than two curves, or let's say profiles. So we'll create a first profile on the top face of the cuboid, and that is this triangle, and here the distance of this point or this corner from the edge is of 30 mm. So we'll go to the SOLIDWORKS, go to the sketch and select here the top face of the cuboid, and we'll select here normal. Now we'll select here line and we'll create a triangle over here like this. Now as we have seen that the distance of this corner from this edge is of 30, we'll go to the smart dimension, we'll select here this corner point and this edge, and the distance is of 30 mm. So here we can see that the sketch is fully defined. So we'll exit the sketch. Now this is the first profile for the lofted cut feature. Now we need to create another profile in order to use the lofted cut feature. In order to use the second profile, we need to create a sketch in 3D, because here we can see that all the 3 points of this triangle is not in the same plane. For that we'll be using the 3D sketch. So we'll go to the SOLIDWORKS, from the sketch we can select here a 3D sketch option. After selecting 3D sketch, we'll select here line in order to draw a triangle. So let's start drawing the triangle from this point over here. So we can select any point on this edge. We can select any point over here like this. We can select another point on this edge, and we can select somewhere over here on this face, and then we can complete the triangle. So after creating this triangle, we need to specify different dimensions for this triangle. So from the dimensions here we can see that the distance of this corner from the bottom face is of 10 mm. So let's go to the smart dimension. We'll select here this corner of the triangle, and we'll select here any of the edge, either this edge or this edge, because it is a part of the bottom face. So here this distance is of 10 mm. So specify here 10. Now after specifying the distance for this point, we need to give the distance for this point, and that is 30 mm. So we'll again select here this corner point, select this edge, and the distance is of 30 mm. Now after specifying the distance for this 2 point, we can see that this line is fully defined. Now in order to make the entire sketch fully defined, we'll exit the smart dimension. Now we know that this corner point is on this face of the cuboid. For that we'll select here this corner point, press Ctrl and select here this face of the cuboid. Here we can have one option on plane, so once we'll select this option, it will align this point on this face. So select this option and click on OK. Now after giving this constraint, we need to give the dimensions, or let's say distance of this point from these two edges. So here we know that the horizontal distance is of 30 and the vertical distance is of 20. So again we'll go to the smart dimension. We'll select here this corner point and we'll select here this edge. As we know that the horizontal is of 30 mm. Again we'll select here this point, select here this edge, and the vertical distance is of 20 mm. So after specifying these distances and giving the constraint, we can see that the sketch is fully defined. So we can exit the smart dimension and we can exit the sketch. So after creating these both sketches, these sketches will act as a profile for the Lofted Cut feature. And for that we'll go to the features and we'll select here Lofted Cut feature. Now here we can select multiple profiles. Here in our case we are having 2 profiles. So we can select both the profiles one by one like this. After selecting both the profile, it will give the preview of the feature that is going to be created. Here in our case we'll be using the guiding curve, and here we'll select this edge as a guiding curve. After selecting all these 3 entities, we can just click on OK, and we can see that our 3D part is complete. In order to give it appearance, we can just right click on the part. We can go to the appearance and select here the part, and we can specify any of the color and just click on OK. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, then please hit on the like button and subscribe to this channel, CAD CAM CA Tutorials. Thanks.